Traders, we are looking at gold. Well, there's an argument here for and against. Okay, double top. I'm always suspicious when I see something like that. But we do have a bit of an ascending triangle. So we can see that the momentum here is bullish, pushing up into this these equal highs. This is early stages. It's pulled back into these sell stops that have been sitting. So it's had a decent pullback into liquidity, and now we're grinding up. All right, so definitely bullish momentum. To get involved with that, where would you want to take the risk? That's the question, right? So here we have expansion retrace, and then from there we started to see some really nice price action continuing north. We get a bit of a dip here, takes out liquidity under here. So now we're starting to see again this really nice price action. But I'm always a little bit tentative until we break this double top, equal highs. So, understand that there's risk involved. Gold has been really bullish. It's reaching into all-time highs. You need a decent pullback for this to continue. That's the thing. I'm going to repeat that. You have to have movement into liquidity. In other words, these sell stops under here, it's got to pull back before it can continue. Big money accumulates, but they can't just, look, it'll price up. The algos will push it up, but the market requires liquidity, right? And then it has to pull back into these sell stops before it can continue. So I guess that's what I'm getting at. So with that in mind, where do you draw the line with that? Think big money. Big money is massive. They've got a lot of capital that they have to work into the markets. The question I'm asking is this enough for them to pair their orders and, for this to skyrocket to the moon or wherever it's going, right? That's my question. Is that enough? We know that big money works off weekly, monthly, daily. Let's go out to the weekly and just get a bit of a perspective. Look at look at this trend, guys. Look at this, right? So from this perspective, you got to look at all angles here. Look at how this retraced to here, and then expansion, retrace into liquidity. It expands, it retraces into liquidity. It expands, but I'm not getting that. That's what's concerning me at the moment. That is missing for me. We're talking big money. The liquidity that's required to really push this thing into new highs again. So that's what's missing. With that said, we go down and we look at it from the lower time frame. You see, these pullbacks are reasonably significant. There's a lot of stops setting up in the order books under here with all of this sideways price movement. Same thing here. Okay, sell stops, hit it, trades off. And I don't see that. We got a little bit of a hiccup here, but is that significant? Is that adequate to push this thing further? That's the question. So I'm really in two minds about this at the moment. Yeah, it's pushing up, but I'm not seeing these moves here. That would convince me then, to get involved, especially after a pullback like this, like that, when it chews up these sell stops, and then you kick off again and we're away, right? A little bit of a pullback, but guys, I think I want to see more of that. So I'm reluctant to get involved long, to be honest. The lower time frame, you could have a go at it, but you'd have to understand the risk involved and expect to get taken out. So, you don't want to be remortgaging the house to do this. Okay, it's bullish and there's an ascending triangle, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's all about liquidity. This double top, equal highs has got me a little bit concerned as well. I guess people would argue that, we've got this going on and, that's a bullish, ascending triangle. Well, I don't buy that until I see it pull back down into here, and then we take off. I want to see this get hit, I guess is what I'm saying. So I think for me, I'll be keeping an eye on this. I don't want to buy at a premium. This is at a premium. You want to be buying at a discount. So if we go back out to the weekly, right, consider that, right? There's a Fibonacci. We've got to work with these swing points, swing low, swing high. Anything above the 50 is a premium. anything under the 50 is discounted. So I really want to see this pull back down into here before I get involved. And then I'd be interested, right? So guys, look, that's my take on that. That's my criteria. I need to see that. So what does that look like on a 4-hour chart? Have a look. Yeah, and I mean, that makes sense. See this price swing? Perfect. That's it. The equilibrium, pull back into equilibrium, and I would be waiting for this to come back down into here and start to rotate around this point somewhere, wherever it lands, right? Right. So that's my plan of attack with gold. Now, look, can this continue on from here? Can it wiggle around and do that? Yeah, it can. I don't want to buy at a premium. Price swing, equilibrium, discount. That's what I need. So, you got to have a set of rules. You got to have, a bit of a plan, and that's mine, guys. All right. Can it continue up and trade and leave me behind? It certainly can, and I'd be willing to let it go because I don't want to get involved up there. So, yeah, I mean, that's my take on gold at the moment. I want that there. I'll mark it up, discounted entry, right? Discount entry, long is here, my buy zone. Buy zone only if this plays out like this. Oh, hang on. You got to, look, you've got to wait for that. You've got to wait for that. So wherever it pulls back into, look, for all I know, this thing could come down into, hit these, all right, these low here before it. It could do that. We don't know. We just don't know, right? But you've got to wait for the price to set up and invite you in, I guess is what I'm saying. Discount entry long here, provided that you get the range and then you get a trade with speed in the direction of your intended, something like that. That's what I want to see. Anyway, guys, look, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. To me, this is a no-go zone. I need that. And if it pulls back, I'll be waiting for the opportunity and I'll be making a lot of noise about it. All right? So that's my take on gold. Yeah, definitely leave a comment. Share your thoughts. Let's, share the love, spread the love, and support each other. What else can I say? Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so with that, I hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you in the next one.